Good morning. I'm John Ellsworth, founder of Success Strategies Incorporated and the creator of the Success Strategies Advantage. And I want to welcome you to today's presentation, which I've entitled, What Keeps You Awake at Night? We're in some tough times, economically speaking, where things are really scary in some sectors right now. But I think the good news is if we can change our focus, we can change our focus to one of focusing on success rather than failure. I think you will find that the results, the outcomes are much more positive. If we focus on failure, what happens is we tend to become fearful. And I think we're all get trapped in that at times. But fear is kind of like a weed. And have you ever noticed that weeds, just like fear, grow without any help whatsoever? And they seem to pop up everywhere. Well, the same with fear. It shows up unannounced, and if you're not careful, it can catch you off guard. So far better to focus on building your faith in the outcome. And I think the important thing is focus on a better outcome. But to get there, you have to have faith in the opportunities that lie before you. And frankly, to get a positive outcome, it's something that must be sown. It's like sowing seeds. So what's the number one step? I like to call it the 6-inch problem. Frankly, that's the distance from this ear to this ear, 6 inches. And because wherever your mind goes, essentially that's where your focus goes. So if you focus on more positive things and positive outcomes, you will tend to head in that direction because your mind will start focusing on those types of things. So I think it's important that you decide what you want in terms of a positive outcome for your business, your life. You want to talk about, the focus needs to be on what you want to achieve. But more importantly, or just as significantly, specifically, why do you want to achieve this? What's the reason for wanting to hit this goal? Because I have found, in my experience with clients over the last 25 years, if you know why you want to do something, the how becomes much easier because your whole focus becomes centered on the specific positive outcome you're looking for. So number one, we decide what we want to do and why. Define those clearly in your mind. For example, maybe you want a $300,000 net income. I think we all would like that. We probably all enjoy that. So that's your what. But specifically, why do you want to achieve that? Do you want to show your banker that your plan for your business did make sense after all, despite the fact that he or she might have said, I don't know if that's going to work. And they're just cautioning you somewhat. But you want to show them, or maybe you just want to strengthen your family's finances. Very admirable goal. The next thing we do is we focus on how. Once you know what you want to do, why you want to do it, focus on how. What are the steps specifically that you're going to take? What are the changes you need to make in your operation? And there's always plenty of those to make, and hopefully for the better. Identify specific hurdles that you think might happen, because the important thing is there will undoubtedly be plenty of hurdles to overcome. So the focus needs to be not on, oh my goodness, this is going to work against me. No, identify them for what they are, recognize them, and figure out how do we overcome those hurdles. Because that's how you move from point A to point B where you want to end up. So lay out the steps to move forward and realize there will be some new obstacles. I hate to tell you this, but there will be some new obstacles that you didn't recognize or identify early on, and they'll catch you off guard a little bit. Take the same approach. How do we overcome them? On a positive note, part of taking action, the reward for taking action, is some obstacles you were concerned about might in fact disappear and make your path to success even easier. And that's your reward. But all through this process, once you get the steps laid out, you start moving forward. I think it's important that you remember what I've talked about before. If you measure something, you'll understand it. You understand it, you can control it. And if you can control it, you can improve the outcome. And that's really what success is all about. Remember, as Napoleon Hill said, and I quote, "The world has a habit of making room for the man whose words and actions show that he knows where he is going." End of quote. I think it's a powerful quote that's very fitting for this video. Again, I'm John Ellsworth, founder of Success Strategies Incorporated, the creator of the Success Strategies Advantage, and I want to thank you for listening today. And I also want to give you a heads up that probably this fall we'll be working on some new next level thinking workshops. And if this type of thinking and planning is something that will better equip you to work on your business instead of just in your business on a daily basis, I would welcome you to join us. And I want to thank you again for listening today. Thank you very much.